Hi Capricorn, welcome to Lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my returning viewers or subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I just want to give you guys a shout out and let you know how much I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading. I'm not looking for anything specific. However, I will talk about whatever it is that comes up. I'm going to start with some oracle cards. We'll talk about those, and then I will move on to the tarot. So let's see. What do we have for you, Capricorn? What's going on in your world? What are you working through? What guidance or clarity might you need? Just what messages does Spirit feel like you need to receive at this time? So what do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The first card out is boundaries. So I feel like your lesson right now, what you're working through, is defining and setting boundaries for yourself. Wow. Okay. Happiness and blessings. I feel like, I feel like for your own sense of happiness, you need to establish these boundaries for yourself. And I feel like this process is actually going to bring about blessings for you. I feel like you have held off on setting boundaries because you feel like not having those boundaries is going to limit things for you, but it is limiting your happiness and it is actually blocking blessings for you. I think taking this step towards your happiness and defining your boundaries and setting them into place and sticking to those is going to, I feel like blessings are going to come into your life, if for no other reason than the fact that you invested in yourself and your own happiness by defining these boundaries. I think that what does come into your life is going to be more fulfilling and satisfying because you have put boundaries in place. You have defined for yourself what you will accept, what is tolerable, and where you draw the line. And drawing the line is going to save you a lot of heartache. But I just really feel like because of this work that you're doing, there's some huge blessings coming in for you. But let's take a look at the tarot and see what the cards have to say. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Like that's supposed to be there. Two of Pentacles, juggling, making a decision. I feel like you're trying to find balance between, I think you're trying to figure out where the line is to be drawn, where the boundaries need to be, what makes you, what will give you a sense of balance and equanimity. At what point is it that you give too much? What's not enough? When you settle for not enough, what more do you need? Defining your boundaries is going to help bring balance in your life. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is going to bring a big change. The wheel is turning. Like I said, there's just something about this that is going to bring about blessings in your life. Four of Swords and healing. A lot of healing. A lot of deep spiritual healing. I feel like Capricorn, maybe this isn't the case. I feel like you have not had strong boundaries in place for a while. It's not that you're not strong. You know, when you love, when you care, those lines kind of get blurred. You do for other people. You care, you give, you show. I feel like you have been giving way too much for way too long and you have not been being replenished. Defining these boundaries for you is going to allow you that breathing room to heal and to replenish yourself. But like I said, I just keep getting that feeling. There's good luck headed your way. There's blessings coming in for you. And maybe this needs to happen right now because in order for you to fully accept and enjoy these blessings, you need to be recuperated and rested. I feel like it's going to be a lot of excitement and a lot going on. And this is really important right now for you to take this time out and heal. What else do we have for Capricorn? Six of Pentacles, yeah. Like I said, I feel like you have been giving and giving and giving and giving, and you finally are drawing the line for your own happiness, for your own sake, your sanity. And through this process of you doing this, part of the blessings coming in, part of what's turning is where it has been imbalanced, where you have been giving and giving and giving and giving and not receiving. there's going to be an equal flow. You are going to be receiving as much as you are giving. The tide is turning. You're drawing your boundaries, and doing this is causing whoever these people are or person to realize that they have not been giving, that they have been taking, and that there is a need for an equal give and take. And I do see this coming. Or you could, I don't, something else I'm getting, you could be receiving a lump sum of money. I don't know why. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles, this is generous, giving, generosity. I feel like there could be, I don't know what it is, through an inheritance, through an oversight in some situation, just through someone feeling like you deserve it. I feel like there's a gift coming in for you in the form of a lump sum of money. It may not be money, but I do feel like there's a gift coming in for you. We have the Devil. This is actually your card. This can be about feeling trapped, tied, and bound to a situation. It can be about you feeling trapped, tied, and bound to your past, to your connections from the past, to family, to friendships. I feel like you're very, I love my Capricorn friends. You guys are loyal to the end, like dedicated, determined, very steadfast, and very connected to your past. And you know what else I'm getting from this card? Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and you're very, don't get me wrong, you guys can be fun and funny and fun-loving and lighthearted, but Capricorn tend to be serious, very serious. And one of the things I read a long time ago about Capricorn in astrology is that Capricorn tends to get younger as they get older. Like, of all the signs that come into this world, very serious and kind of stoic and focused and determined. And the older they get, the more they lighten up. And I feel like that's what this is talking about, what's happening for you. You are beginning to lighten up. You've lived enough. You've had enough difficulty and enough strife that you realize life does not have to be this serious. You don't have to take yourself this seriously. You don't have to take life this seriously. I feel like that is what you're freeing yourself from, is this rigid focus. And you're lightening up. You're getting younger. Yay! Congratulations. It's beautiful. I love that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. And it can also be someone that you're reminiscing about, people from your past or your childhood, past experiences, people that you've lost or lost connection with, but you're thinking about that. But what I really get is that you're growing younger. Capricorn, you're growing younger. I love it. You're going to lay down these burdens that you have carried. This has been a long, hard journey. I feel like up until this point in your life, you have been very serious, very practical, very determined, very grounded. And I'm not saying that you're going to go out and throw everything to the wind and just, maybe some of you are. Maybe you're going to leave it all behind and go on a trek around the world with just the bag on your back. Maybe. I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm just saying that these burdens, you've done the work, you have put in the time, you have carried the load, you have shouldered the burden, and you have paid your dues. And now it is time for you to lay this down and to lighten your load, to have some fun, to have some happiness, and to be open to the blessings that the universe wants to bestow upon you. This cycle is ending. I just feel like things are really about to lighten up in your life in a lot of ways. In responsibility, in how heavy things are. I just feel like things are lightening up for you. God, it's about time. I'm so happy for you. Seven of Wands. This is, it can be about being defensive, being protective. I feel like what you're being protective of is your boundaries. Like, you're clearly defining your boundaries. Here's this woman sitting here in this yogic position. Her solar plexus chakra is lit up and illuminating. She's on this cushioned throne in a bubble. She has this bubble of protection around her. You have defined your boundaries. You have found your place of zen and calm, where you feel at peace, and you have this bubble of protection around you. You have defined your boundaries. You have clearly defined what you will allow in and what you will not. And because you have defined that for yourself, and because you are sticking to that, you truly have found this place of zen and peace and happiness within. I feel like you're going to feel very centered and very calm and very light. It's 3 cards. I don't really want to take them all. It's too many. But the High Priestess was on the bottom. So I feel like you've been intuitively guided towards this for a while. And finally, I feel like it just got, your intuition just got so loud you couldn't ignore it anymore. You took that step out to really look at the root cause and figured out that it was the boundaries that needed to be put into place. Yeah, again, we have the Ten of Swords. I feel like there was a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. I feel like you took a lot of swords that were not really yours. I feel like people threw swords at you because they saw you as a steady, sturdy person who could take it. Capricorn can weather that storm. But this again is over. We have 2 tens here. I absolutely love to see that for you. Into this cycle. You are getting up after this rest. You've put these burdens down. You've found your zen, and you are walking away, and you are walking towards the beautiful opportunity in front of you. It's like you're seeing the world through the eyes of a child, and you recognize that there is a world of opportunity in front of you and that you are blessed and you're going to follow your bliss. What comes after this? What is Capricorn walking towards? What do we have after this Ten of Swords for Capricorn, please? Renewed passion. I feel like there is something that's going to come into your life that is going to fire you up. It could be an idea that you have, something that you experience or encounter that really sparks your creativity or your passion or desire for it, but it's a new beginning. It starts here. I feel like it could even be an intuitive vision that you have, something that fires you up, but it's something that really, really ignites your passion and gets you fired up and excited. And Capricorn, I feel like you haven't been fired up and excited in a long time. Not like this. And it's time. It's here because you're ready. The Empress. Wow. The 2 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. And I'm going to get one more card. I feel like... Okay. And we have the High Priestess again. Yeah, like I said, you've known all of this. Like you have been you're so intuitive. I feel like you trusted your intuition and followed your intuition, and that's what began this whole opening up and awakening process for you. But I also feel like this process is really heightening your intuition. Like your level of intuition prior to beginning this was, kind of through a gray, foggy screen. And like now it's like you see things as clear as day, or you hear it just as if someone is standing next to you speaking, and you understand and recognize that it is your intuition. Anyway, so you have this new inspired idea. It's something that you want to give birth to, but you know what? Now, because of what you have gone through, you know that you are the Empress, that you have the ability to grow this to fruition, to actually give birth to this, to take this idea from beginning to birth, to bring life to this. And it could be, it very well could be, passion can be about sensuality, sexuality, romantic passion, could very well be a romantic relationship or connection in your life that is this idea that there's something about this that you want to grow. Because we do have the 2 of Cups. This is the twin flame soulmate, if you want to call it that, if that's how it resonates for you, card. But it's just about connections, emotional relationships, can be friendships, family, but it's a lot of love and a lot of emotion and a lot of tenderness, true, honest love, not just passion. But it's either a rekindled passion for someone that you are already in this connection with, and you want to really focus and grow this and bring it to fruition to really grow it to the full capacity of what it can be, or it's someone new coming into your life. But there is a choice around this. There's some choice that's going to have to be made. I feel like there's going to be some confusion because there's going to be a lot of choices. I feel like something about this change is going to open up some different possibilities, which could kind of lead to confusion about this. But there is going to be a decision made and action taken. I want to get some clarification on this right here, but there will be a decision made and it will be communicated about with this Eight of Wands, a lot of communication, and there will be action taken, very quick action once that decision is made. But I want to get a little bit more about that, because what is this? What is about this decision? What is this decision about? Or this confusion about this decision? What can you tell us about these options? Like I said, a lot of communication. That's a little too much for me. All right, the Devil. This is about you. It's either about, could be addressing the restriction that has been felt in this situation, confusion, or it could just be about you, like what it is that you truly want. You know, this love is here. You want to grow this, but what do you see after this? What do you really want? Is it just another thing to hold you down? Oh my God, and the Seven of Cups again. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, Capricorn, but there's definitely going to be some options. I feel like that, you know what? There's going to be a lot of blessings coming in for you when you go through this, when this happens. I feel like it's already starting. And I feel like this is what this could be, because you have the Seven of Cups twice. I feel like a lot of options, a lot of choices, a lot of blessings are going to be coming your way, and there's going to be a choice that has to be made. I feel like it could be between two loves, whether that's actual lovers, friendships, creative love of something artistic that you do, and doing this or doing that. I'm not sure, let me know, but I definitely see with the Seven of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Cups, that there's going to be some confusion because you're going to have a lot of options. But what I see here, the difficulty is you, the Devil representing Capricorn, there's something that you don't want to let go of with this Judgment card. This can be about a soulmate, twin flame, deep connection, or it can be just making a judgment. I feel like there's something, you know what I'm really getting is there's some part of yourself, some aspect of who you are that you don't want to let go of because you feel like it's such a part of you. I don't know. I even almost feel like it's going back to this. It's like you're struggling with letting go of the responsibility, of the things that you have taken on, the burdens that you've shouldered, the responsibility that you feel like you have to be this responsible person. And it's like you feel like that you will be judged if you go running off into the sunset to chase your dreams. But that's exactly what you're being asked to do, is to chase your dreams, to follow your happiness, to open up to the blessings, to put down boundaries about what you will let in to affect you and what you will not. But when you figure this out, you are going to communicate about it quickly. I mean, again, we have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of this deck, so very quick, fast communication, very passionate. You're going to figure your way through this, and when you do, you're going to communicate about it. I'm not worried about you at all. I feel like this is just kind of like that last little hurdle, minor setback, and truly overcoming this and releasing yourself from these beliefs that you have about how it is that you are supposed to be versus how you really are, how you feel when you are at peace and not threatened. Anyway, I that's what I have for you right now. I hope that this resonated for you, and if so, I hope it helped. If this resonated, or if I resonated and you just want to help a sister out, if you could hit the thumbs up, bell icon, like, share, subscribe. Any of those things are free for you, and they help my channel grow, and I depend on you guys for that, so I'd really appreciate it. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy spending this time with you. Don't forget to set those boundaries and stick to them. It's important. Anyway, I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.